What makes Pathfinder a special place to learn? This year we decided to ask some old friends what made their experience special.
I'm Davin Rickoff. Pathfinder was just such a tight-knit community where everyone cared. I never got a sense from the teachers that they didn't enjoy what they were doing. They were really consistently engaged with the students, which I think is something that is very important to have in education. To pay attention to you enough to hear your voice and to respect you. And I think that that is something that is really great.
I'm Otto. I graduated last year, so 2018. I felt like Pathfinder was really special because it really taught empathy, as most schools kind of, just brush that aside, think that everyone's going to get along, and immediately jump right into the lesson. Pathfinder had just a really good environment for me to learn personally, and I feel like for others to learn as well. And I feel like it only made us grow, not only as students, but also as people ourselves.
The concept of teachers here going by their first names is something that I really miss. It creates a sense of community and family with the students and teachers, whereas I think by Miss and Mr., then the teachers are intentionally trying to distance themselves from the students. And I think that really speaks to Pathfinder's ideology, where they care.
I'm Carter Staley. I went to Pathfinder for 9 years, K through 8.
I'm Eli, Carter's brother. I went to Pathfinder K through 5.
Pathfinder was a special place in me, in part because I went there for so long, but also because it had a real sense of community that I think not a lot of other schools had. Pretty much all of my classmates from 8th grade I'm still friends with today.
Like Carter said, it's a very tight-knit community, which I think is quite helpful for making friends, and you know everyone here.
With this funded need, we aim to support expeditionary learning by allowing our teachers the valuable planning time they need in order to reinvigorate our expeditions, write sustainable curriculum, and align learning objectives with district standards. It is through expeditionary learning that we honor our mission statement. The Pathfinder K-8 community envisions a school in which students are empowered to be inquisitive and versatile thinkers who value diversity, pursue their passions, reach their potential, and become advocates for our world.
For me, most definitely the most memorable was the civil rights expedition. I really wasn't aware, and it felt so real. And I think that that really brought so much attention and really shows to the depth that comes with the expeditions.
So one of the expeditions that really stuck out to me was the food and health one, probably because today I love to cook and I like to think about my health, and I felt like this expedition really set that off.
That's not something that you think about when going to school. You're not thinking about, oh, I'm going to go to school and I'm going to cook today. You don't think that you're going to learn that. That was the average with Pathfinder. Really great, but it wasn't out of the ordinary here. I think that expeditions really gave what we were learning about meaning.
I think for both of us, the food unit was probably the biggest unit by far.
I've been vegetarian for 5 years now, and because of the food unit, that's had a pretty big effect on my life.
And I don't think I would have worked as hard as I did if it wasn't engaging, if it wasn't fun, because because that was the main thing that I was worrying about back then.
It definitely was a very engaging and fun experience for everyone. I remember going on a lot of field trips, which I loved.
I don't know how to really say this eloquently, but it kind of like, it fostered creativity through the learning. So for the maps expedition, we were drawing, and it was fun. I think the main thing is that the expeditions and the work in there that has to do with creativity has not only made me a more creative person, it's made me a more productive person, because the creativity and the work were the same.
Help allow us to continue to provide the learning opportunities that your children will remember for the rest of their lives.